Here is the tidied up view in Tuscany, and it looks so much better. Just everything trimmed and tidied and nicer to look at.
Rolling. Oh, perfect, yeah. Hi everyone,
Hi.
Welcome back to Ponderosa Garden Adventures. We are out here in
Tuscany
today, and we're going to show you kind of our Friday roundup. We're going to just kind of do a tidy up and get ready for an upcoming, oops, my hands are shaking. We're getting ready for an upcoming
end of summer garden tour.
There you go.
Back garden tour.
Yeah. So we're just going to take you around and show you what we did, and we'll do it before and after. So thanks for joining us, and let's go.
I'm counting the zone to work on from the grapefruit to the grapevine, across to the roses, since we don't really need to, if there's any weeding or anything, and across here. So like this quadrant, right? If we cut the yard into quarters,
Okay.
we'll call this zone 1.
Okay.
So, you know, we don't have to weed the grapefruit, but like there's the dead plant that's there. Let's get that dead one out, and all of these dead irises, these plants here, a lot of these have bulbs in them. So what I want to do is the ones that don't have bulbs, the ones that have plants sticking up right now, that Dusty Miller is still alive. It just needs to be watered.
Yeah.
But the rest of them that don't have a plant sticking up, some of those are bulbs. So I want to just gather those and put them back in the back like we did last year. This one really needs to be weeded and mulched. Other than that, it probably needs a neem spray just preventatively. This one needs to come out of the pot with that. The matching pot is up on the thing. I want to be able to plant in 2 matching pots. These onions can come out. Oh, basically, we're including everything from the grapevine all the way over to the citrus. In this area is Tuscany, and so that's what we were straightening up. We had a dead pine, an Aleppo pine in there, so I've taken that out because it was looking horrible. So that looks much better. And we
did here in this. It's a grapefruit plant, and still needs a little more water, but
yeah, we're working on the water lines to make sure everything is getting as much water as it needs. So
and often you miss one, so
yeah,
it's always good to come back the next day.
We were just kind of doing a tidy up because there were things that, things that had died that we needed to clean out. There were things that needed to be picked up and moved somewhere else. We had some bulb planters that we took out and we're going to put away for the season. We had some irises that did not make it here that we had split off of our original iris.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of water.
Here's where all the bulb planters were.
Yep. So
and then
I don't
there's some deadheading on the roses here.
Yes, there's weeding because we've got some spurge. There's not a lot of weeding to do in there. There's some spurge in the front. Deadhead all of them.
Over here by the weed around the grape. Yeah.
Yep. The urn needs to be weeded.
Oh, okay.
That it looks like it's verbi. It needs to be watered. But there's
everything needs to be watered. I watered yesterday, but we'll do it.
I didn't get out.
This in particular is Charlemagne.
Yes.
And this is a mini rose garden, we call it. It's a bunch of mini roses, and this took quite a bit of tidy up. There was a lot of weeds over here, and here, spurge. Most of the roses needed to be deadheaded and had some dead growth inside that needed to be cleared out. A little bit of disease in here and there, a little rust here and there. And we got that all tidied up. We also unearthed the irrigation and figured out where it comes in. So we need the supply line. We found out where the supply line is along here somewhere. We're going to dig down here and figure out where it connects. And then we can troubleshoot that. So that's going to happen in the upcoming week because we've got another heat wave coming.
That tomato's dead, so it needs to come out. And I want to pull the little tag that's in there. I want to save the tag, but pull the plant. This lavender that I thought was dead is hanging in there, so I'm going to let it live its life. So I thought it was dead. I went to trim it down before I yanked it out, and I'm like, okay, if you're giving it a shot, I'll let you live. We need to get the 3 water lines in here. That's here, and then I can plant in here, and that'll be a video. Charlene can stay. We don't need to trim her right now.
Doing fine. Yeah, nothing.
She's doing fine. So we got the water lines finished in Windsor. We had 4 more water lines to get done in there. So that's all done and ready to plant now.
I put more staples. I opened that package and I put staples all the way in, so they're all lined up, ready for fall planting.
I took the shade cloth off of our raised planter there. I think I'm going to do carrots in there for the fall, but I haven't quite decided. And then we rearranged some of the pots here.
Okay, clean these up. Nothing to do here on the Charlene. It is in great condition, so. Yeah. And we put a tomato cage right here.
Yeah, I actually took out, there was a dead tomato there, so I cleaned that out. I'm going to put another tomato in. There are leaves that need to be trimmed off the apple tree. We shouldn't leave the ones that are looking, you know, like these, and any that look like they have any disease or anything, we should take those off because it's rough on the plant, you know. Look and see if there's any, like
some
this
blossoms coming in.
This one looks like it might be dead. You know, so I might take this one down here.
Okay.
But it needs. We haven't given it any attention, and it had a lot of heat. So, but that's not primary for the tour. I just don't want anything blatant. Like I said, if we take that one down, there's a node right here. I would take it like right above that node.
Okay.
And that way it's still down in the center of the plant. Hook up the water.
And you did some trimming on the apple tree. You can't really see it. It's just
some minor.
trim off the dead growth. We do have little blossoms coming in here. So we're going to have, it's kind of a year-round thing. It's a really nice salad tree because it was planted so that the blossoms, we're going through up here. The next few months we're opening apples, but come January we'll
December, January,
yeah, that's great.
I'll clean this one up. That calendula died. That needs to be cleaned out. That needs to be cleaned out. That needs to be cleaned out. We've got some weeds going. There's not too many weeds, and it's because we're getting all the extra water. I need to change that out. I will cut this down so that we don't have as much. I'll try to do that today or tomorrow. I just need to shorten this because it's a soaker hose going all the way around and it's too much water.
Yeah, you just need an inch or two.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Up here, we needed to do some water line adjusting. We were getting too much water and it was dripping. We had put plants underneath to get the dripping water, but I shortened it by about 10 inches. So it was going in a coil, and I just have it going around once, and that's just perfect. So I did that on both sides. And then I trimmed the dianthus. I left some to dry out so I can get some seeds from that, but this is the one that I rescued from Windsor that looked like it was dead, and we cut it and trimmed it, and it's doing fantastic. I just love the color.
Yeah, and we have weeds all around here. We have clover and spurge and purslane.
Purslane. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The ones I call tubies.
Yeah, you can see a little bit left there. I'll have to come back and get those later. I missed a few, as you can see. But yeah, most of that spurge and most of the stuff around here,
Cleaned these out. We had another calendula that died here. It was dealing with powdery mildew, and I kind of let it go. I trimmed it back, but I pulled that, and there was a pepper and some thyme in here that got dried out. So I need to come in and. This is fine. This rose needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Oh, I love these. Look at the color on that too.
This one needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And if you look, this one has got, I think it's a form of rust, but it's like the light green on there. So this one we need to clean up, and I think we need to hit all the roses with some neem.
Oh, I missed one. I did deadhead earlier, but look at these two.
Yeah, I always forget it too.
But there's some new growth on here, so.
Yeah, no, this is a hardy plant, but we got to clean. See the middle? It's got the dead stuff in the middle, and it's got some stuff. So I think we need to kind of clean that out a little bit, give it a little more air circulation.
Okay. This one had lots and lots of dead growth and some spots and some rust and stuff. So I got all it cleaned up. As you can see, we've got some nice new blossoms, buds coming up, and it's nice. This is the last chance, right?
At last.
At last, rose.
Okay.
All right.
And up here, I took off the one.
Weed.
Yeah, we need to weed it. I took off the one sucker that was coming. You can tell the suckers because the suckers have like deadly looking thorns
needles.
on them.
Thorns on them, yeah.
They're like
Needle-like
this long.
thorns.
You're not going to get any fruit off of it. There's no reason. But look, we've got something going on here with this curling.
That's probably spittlebug.
Yeah. So I don't like to leave it because it.
Okay.
So
Trim
carefully,
that
we don't want to take off too much foliage. But what happens is then it ends up spreading. So we just need to kind of clean it up.
Also, that's one that you can cure by blasting the leaves with with water. You've got it
exactly.
over here.
That's why I'm saying
it right there.
Yeah, and this one was nice and healthy. So I think we need to turn this. I would turn this way, so that this is to the front and this is over here, so that it's not coming across over onto this one, because this one was super healthy. So if we take this,
I need to wear gloves to do the trimming because
absolutely
these do have thorns.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That looks a whole lot.
And clean between cutting them, because if we cut down to a good part on the next plant, we don't want to spread it.
Okay.
This one, same thing. Just take it down to, don't leave any of this. You can take that down to there. This one, I would go ahead and take it here, unless there's a blossom. So we just need to, trim this rose too. There are some weeds down in there.
This is all weeds.
This one is not all weeds. There is a lemon plant in here, and it's got tubies in there.
So that needs to be cleaned out. I'm not going to tackle that right now.
Yeah, no. But I just want to, and this one, same thing. We've got the same.
They're all going to be hit with.
Yep.
It seems like it happens every year. They're doing so well, and they got blossoms and even fruit, and then they just die off. And now, the
citrus along here. We've got citrus, and then we've got a rose.
The two-tone. What was this?
I don't remember the name of it. I don't think I knew the name when I bought it, but I had researched and found it. I'll have to look it up again. There's two different kinds, because this one you can see. Yeah, see this one. This one has a little more yellow inside. That one has yellow. This one it doesn't really have any yellow. So it's beautiful. I love it.
Oh, I know. So and so this weeded and cleaned up. These all had lots and lots of weeds, and also
I believe this is the lime tree. Look at that. We've got new ones coming here. There's one over here. There's a bigger one, I think, on the other side. I saw it from when I was sitting down. Right down in
there's one right there.
Yeah, I knew there was another one from that side, because I could see it from my chair.
So we got at least 4 of them. That's
and
nice.
Then 2 little ones right down in there.
There they are. 2 baby limes. I think. Okay, folks, we're going to zoom way in to see those. To get the right angle. There we go.
One is a lime and one is a lemon.
That's lime. Yeah. Definitely smells like lime. If you break the leaf, yeah.
Yeah, but if you smell that one, it's
we gotta get this.
Same.
So you've got to get this stuff off.
Yeah.
So I pulled all this stuff, or actually I cut all this stuff off yesterday. But as you can see, there's more.
Yeah.
So they've come back overnight. So I'm just gonna pick that off now, because they're still here.
And this is an orange tree. We turned it, which is much better.
Yeah.
We had to take off a branch in the middle.
This is like a Washington navel, I think is what it is.
I believe so.
So it's in a little bad shape. It could stand to be transplanted, I think.
It had a really rough winter and early spring, but it's coming back. It had I cut off, we had a sucker that was coming that had literally thorns on it that were like 3 inches long.
So it might be ready for, they just die off.
Our plumeria is doing fine. I'm not taking out that other.
Looks dry.
I'm not taking out that other stem yet, because I don't know how intertwined the roots are. So I'm going to transplant it to a bigger pot. I'm going to wait till I do that to remove that other stem. It's the one behind it on the chair. Actually has the lavender that I wanted to transplant into Kumei.
Okay.
That's the last of it that I have left. You said there were some coming up in here. Where are those? You said there was some lavender coming up.
It is gone. Yeah. Gone.
Right there, and it died, or?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay. So
No, that's not it though. No. No, that's not it. No.
Yeah,
No,
I
it was
surprised that we didn't-
right here.
Okay.
It was right here.
Actually, there's a little one right
There's
there.
one. There's
There's
another
two.
one.
So
yeah, those are them.
So what I'd like to do, there's 3, 1, 2, and 3. If we can transplant those 3 in here, this guy's fine. What you're supposed to do with these is like you'd have to have gloves on.
But
Get
something,
some of
I
it
don't know,
dead.
something looks like something came and ate the other one. It's gone. I don't even see like,
I think it just dried up.
no, there would be something here. Oh, there it is. Nope. There it is. I found it. It's still here actually. Looks like something ate it.
Well, my plan is, like I said, to get those out of. I want to make sure I still have some because that was my favorite. I'm going to check on these. I'm going to trim them down and see if I'm going to move them. I meant to move them out of the big sun. I want to move them into a shady area and maybe over there, which has kind of been my area for,
Yeah.
you know,
Rehabilitating.
triage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then this one, we just need to trim the tops.
Oh, just deadhead that.
Yeah. And it'll
Couple little
rebloom.
weeds here and there, but the mulch has been holding up pretty good. Look at that.
Yeah. It's doing pretty well. And then just weeding in here, and these, like most of these, just pull right off. So, and you can see I've kind of, when I walk by it, sometimes I do that.
Okay.
But it just makes it look so much better.
So it needs to be deadheaded
This
and trimmed a
one
little
here,
bit. Yeah.
those long planters, I'm going to plant some fall veggies. The long one on top actually is in there, so I want to pull those out. The ranunculus I am going to pull out and store separately. And on both sides, and we cleared out some of the, we had some lavender that was lacking water. They're drought tolerant once established, but and so I put in these long planters here. I'm going to plant some kale and maybe some spinach along here. And you took a few weeds out of kumei. I trimmed this morning. I trimmed down the pink perfusion salvia. Coming along the outside of Tuscany, we had cut back the calendula probably about a month or so ago, and it's come back to fine through the winter. It doesn't mind the cold weather.
Oh yes, this is the.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it looked like this little tiny little twig, and it has.
Good.
Yeah, it just needs some more. But calendula is really persistent, so don't throw it out. Just give it some TLC, and it will come back. And we love the color of this flower. It's a really nice splash of yellow, bright yellow, anywhere in your garden. Really reliable, drought tolerant. Yeah, just
it's beautiful.
Here's a couple bonus shots. We love this. This is called the climbing pinata.
Pinata rose.
And isn't that beautiful? They start out again. This is one that starts out bright yellow. Here's
with a little
you can see all of them. It starts out bright yellow. I'll zoom in on that. Starts out bright yellow.
Little tinge of orange.
Then it gets this tinge of orange, and gradually fades to this deep red. It is quite beautiful, and we're going to try and find a place for it. It's not thriving here.
I want it to go. We have to move a few things and do a few things.
Roses are hardy, and it's going to be fine. So we'll show you more of that. We also did some weeding here, and a big major project of trimming this potato bush.
All the potato bushes got to.
We need to put fencing in here to keep the dogs out. They've been digging under the hibiscus, and so that's all part of it. This wasn't part of Tuscany, but we just wanted to show you that. This is all part of our Friday cleanup. Actually, it's well into Saturday now. All right, back to our regular scheduled tour.
All right, so I'm really happy with the tidy up that we did in Tuscany. It's just kind of a reset, get ready, end of summer, ready for fall, and it makes a big difference when you come out and the yard looks tidy. So happy with our efforts.
And we can also see the fruits of having done our garden 20s and kept up with the spot weeding and stuff. So
absolutely,
we want to do a big cleanup. It's not as big, it's short. We're glad it actually took a couple hours, but it was a very nice, pleasant Friday afternoon at the end of summer.
Yeah,
we are ready for
the going at a breakneck speed. That's why.
We're ready for the weekend. Thanks for watching Ponderosa Garden Adventures.
See you next time.
Perfect.